As time passes, more and more you have studied, you have contemplated, less and less you shall need the words, books and descriptions. Ask yourself the question, are you still in the need of words, books, ideas, to remind yourself about your own nature? Using the words is different. Depending on it is different. Just like you use money and depending on money. Using a car, depending on a car. When you depend, you are like a slave, bound, tied down. You paralyze yourself. You make yourself immobile, no freedom. When you use for its own sake, you are a master. Do you depend upon food or you use the food for your sustenance? You depend upon a particular food, that creates obsession. Food as such, no problem. It's a particular type of food. Then it becomes an obsession. So ask yourself the question, are you dependent or you are just using it? Same way, words, thoughts, meditations, practices, are you dependent on a practice? Or it is effortless to be yourself? Do you still need a book, a word, a name to remind yourself? Or it is absolutely effortless? More and more you study, and if you are sincerely, if you are contemplative, see the truth of the ideas for on yourself. More and more you study, more and more you discover, you need less and less of it. Even the study also is an activity. To think also, a thought to be brought in. You have to consciously remind yourself. Nothing is needed to be yourself. That is why that in Astavakra Gita, so beautiful thing, I think I have quoted you times. The person who is aware of himself, Alasya Dhurina, master idler, my ultimate encomium, master idler, the absolute lazy bone, one who vyapare khidyate yastu, unmesha nimesha yorapi, one who feels exhausted, even to open or close his eyelids. Opening and closing eyelid is an involuntary action. Involuntary, natural, effortless. Closing and opening your eyelids is not your job. It's a natural, effortless action. Even for that, the person feels exhausted. For the sake of happiness. To be happy, you don't need it to even do that much. Either open or close your eyes. As it is, you are happiness. What to talk of thinking about it, perceiving something, seeing, hearing, tasting, touching, grabbing, possessing. Oof. You understand? For your happiness, like for the silence, what should you do? Even the slightest whisper is not needed. Enjoy the silence. What should you say? Absolutely effortless. Even the slightest whisper is not needed. To be yourself, what thoughts you need, what perception you require. But thoughts and perceptions are required for the sake of perception. You want to listen to the birds, use your ears. You want to see something, walk on the road, use your eyes. You can't say, I'm conscious. Don't be stupid. If you are conscious, you are conscious. You may be all-pervasive, but you cannot move a step without your eyes. Understand? That's why such a blessing it is to have a body, a healthy body. Your sense organs to be maintained, body to be maintained as an efficient karana instrument. But to be conscious, you don't need the sense organs. To walk the road, you need your eyes. To listen to somebody, you need your ears. To taste the food, you need your tongue. To enjoy the fragrance, you need your nose. Sights of many kinds, eyes are needed. But you don't depend upon those anymore. There is no more dependent on perceptions to be happy, to be at rest with yourself. Not only seeing a thing, but also a person. Whether it's hearing, touching, tasting, seeing, anything. Don't depend on any of the perceptions. Listen carefully. You don't depend upon your perceptions for happiness. What to talk of perceived object? Are you getting that subtlety? Perceived objects are far away. Even on your perception, you don't need even on your perception, you don't depend for your happiness. Perceived objects are far away. Are you getting that point, please? That doesn't mean you denounce the world, dismiss the creation. No. For my happiness, I don't need anything. For my sustenance, I need everything. How much? You decide. You want to be a billionaire? Work for it. You want to see? For your happiness, you don't need any perception. For your experience, oh, I want to see Amazon, I want to see Africa, I want to see South Pole, North Pole, move. But to see yourself, moving your body is far away. You don't have to open or close your eyes. Are you getting that point, please? Just see it very clearly.